of a show.
Now, you said you don't perform, but you said you would you would put your entire professional reputation on the line. That First Lady Bridget Macron is in fact a man.
Candace?
How do you prove that?
I am so happy that you asked me this question, because to me, this is the wildest thing that I've ever looked into. No, this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. You absolutely must go watch my episodes on this, because I'm telling you, I'm not the person that, back when they were saying Michelle Obama was a dude, whatever, where is Obama from? I'm not a person that's just going to jump on that and say things that are ridiculous. This was so crazy that I figured this was going to be so easy to debunk. Like, I looked into this and I'm like, what is this case that's happening in France? The French people are all oppressed, saying that they're being, everybody's lying. I looked into it, blew my mind. Absolutely blew my mind. First off, let me ask you a question. If I say right now, I'm like, you were born a man, you lived for the first 30 years of your life as a man, what is the first thing you would do?
I would want to fight you.
What? And then after that, let's say you're the president of France. After that,
if you
if I'm like 100%, she lives as a man, like she didn't exist until she was 30, what would you do?
I would be upset. I mean, I would be angry. I would be upset.
Yeah.
What do you want her to do? Show you her genitals?
No, I'm just saying,
vagina? I don't know.
It's the easiest thing to debunk. You just, like, a classmate, a yearbook.
Oh, so your birth certificate? Oh, yeah.
Not even a birth certificate. I mean, like,
I would just ignore it.
No way.
If I'm the president, like you said, if I'm the president, yeah, I'm providing some type of credential. Like,
30 years of your life. Okay, 30 years of your life. Instead, what this president and his wife did was first sent the police to try to intimidate the journalists as they were working on this case. They worked on this case for 3 years. These were journalists. This wasn't some like random Reddit conspiracy theory. And that Brigitte Macron was a transsexual. And they sent the police, took their phones, wanted to know who else was working on the story. You don't do that. It's so easy. I would literally just be like, here's a photo of every year of my life. I would expect classmates to be like, I went to school with her, high school with her, graduated with her. Here she is. Nothing. Just intimidating the journalists. Journalists drop the stories anyway. Then the Brigitte Macron sues them for invasion of privacy. You guys are doing way too much. Produce one photo. You allege that you had 3 kids and 30 years of living. To the contrary, tons of photos of Jean Michel, who she alleges is her brother. Oh, okay, where's your brother then? Go for a walk with your brother. Debunk the rumors. Just go walk 10 feet with Jean Michel. No, because you are Jean Michel Trogneux. The journalists were absolutely right. They did an incredible job of a long series, fait documents. I had to download it and put in English, and I was like, this is wild. I mean, they have photos of Jean Michel Trogneux. You just look like twins. It's obviously Brigitte,
So where's the brother then?
Exactly. Now you're asking the right questions.
Kate Middleton hiding out together?
It'd be 4 seconds.
Don't add that to my
This has
story.
been going on for years in France. I covered this. The French people were going crazy. They were like, thank you so much. We were being gaslit by the media. It takes 5 seconds to walk with your brother. That's just what I would do. I would walk up with my brother, and then I would give a speech, press conference. I'd be like, and this is the danger of conspiracy theories. This is my brother. It is ridiculous. This is being pushed by far right. Nothing. They've just been trying to silence people, intimidation and tactics. They even tried to sell to the press a fake photo, which got debunked. It was actually Jean Michel's daughter saying that this was Jean Michel. They turned it into black and white and tried to pretend that was a photo. You're now sharing fake photos, trying to get away with this. I'm telling you guys, look into the case. It is wild. Jean Michel Trogneux is now Brigitte Macron, transitioned at the age of 30. By the way, alone, that whole story of Emmanuel Macron was like 30 years older. That already, we're in pedophile territory. So everything about that story has been sick from the beginning.
Well, the age in France, I agree with you on that, but the age in France, I think the legal age is 15, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, in different interviews, they said 14, he was 13. It's something not right there in that entire situation. And yeah, I'm telling you, look into it. It's a